Me when I see Xerxes. Now, so family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's get it started by talking about 7 things you either need to know or do in Madden 24. Now, thing number 1, I would say this is probably the most important thing to grind in Madden 24. If you have yet to do this, you are slacking. Go to your solos, go to the AKA Cruise solos, and boys, when you go through here and play a poop ton of these, a crap ton of these solo challenges, and get to tier number 29, you get a full free AKA player. Now, how do you do that? You might be wondering. Well, when you get to tier number 29, you're gonna rack up a bunch of these AKA Cruise tokens, and with these tokens, you're gonna go to your sets and put them in a set for a full free champion. Now, the set is gonna be found right here. It's the BND AKA Cruise Champion Exchange. But why is this the most important thing? Why is this the first thing I'm mentioning in this video? Well, boys, this 99 overall card you can pick is Richard Sherman, and man, oh man, he's probably one of the best cards in Madden. Definitely a top 5 card in all of Madden 24. He's basically a golden ticket. Gold 99, incredible abilities, incredible stats. You can go through here and get pick artist, mid zone, and deep zone KO for 1 AP. He's also basically got perfect stats for a corner, 6'3". The card is amazing. He's the best thing and the number 1 thing you got to grind in this game. All right, free player number 2. This one kind of surprised me a little bit, but by going through here and getting progress on your weekly wildcard solos, you guys know about this as well. You're basically going to follow the exact same formula, play 69 of these 75 solo challenges. Nice. And you can go through here and pick Nick Bosa. Now, I can't lie, I kind of prefer this Nick Bosa to the guard. I know a lot of people are coming through and picking the free card, but I think Nick Bosa might be a better card. Gold 99, 96 speed, 99 block set, 99 power move, 99 finesse move. A ridiculously good card. I've got edge side elite on him and no outsiders for 1 AP in total, and he's been a dog for me. Thing number 3, the final simple free player that I'm assuming a lot of people know about. I'm just flying through these first 3. I think they're very important, but we've talked about them before, and they're not super complicated to earn. Go to the competitive field pass and get to level number 7. Level number 7, get to a 98 overall BND, aka Cruise Fantasy. From that pack, I picked Cameron Jordan and Nick Bosa. 2 free cards, 2 ridiculously good cards, and they're both BNDs. I earned both of them from just grinding the game, and there's a couple of 99 overall players slotting in at left end and right end. Really good cards. Now, before we talk about tip number 4, which is a little bit different, something you guys might not know about, on the screen right here is the new sign up special over on Underdog Fantasy. It is Anthony Edwards. If Anthony Edwards scores 1 point in the game tonight, you are winning that pick. Now, Underdog Fantasy, if you did not know, is a place where you can make higher or lower player picks on NBA games. And as you guys can see on the screen right here, I've got a couple of picks I'm rocking with. We're trying to turn $25 or $30 into $150 plus. Now, if you want to check out Underdog Fantasy and make some picks on Nuggets and T-Wolves, which in my opinion is going to be the best series this round, I'm going to leave Underdog linked down below in the description. Use the promo code SWIFT as you are signing up, and let's get back to the video. All right, tip number 4. This is an interesting one. It's not going to require necessarily a ton of grinding, but it's something I absolutely forgot about. Go to your field pass tab and go to the archived section. And as you guys can see, EA removed this NFL draft field pass really quickly from the active tab, but it's still in the archive tab. And as you guys can see, I'm pretty close to level number 20. I'm about 6k XP away, but I took out all these draft players from my lineup because I just didn't see this field pass anymore. That was a mistake though, because boys, I'm assuming for a lot of people watching this video, you're probably close to level number 20. Level number 20 is a 97 plus pack. You can easily pull a gold 99 out of this puppy, so be sure you're either progressing in this field pass and grinding it, or at least you have the draft players in your lineup. For all these missions, you gotta have draft cards in your lineup, and me personally, well, I was lacking on those missions because I had taken the draft cards out of my lineup. I was like, okay, this field pass is gone. Why do I need to have the cards in my lineup? That was a mistake. Keep those cards in your lineup. You can still get progress on the field pass. Either grind it or at least just be sure you've got the requirements, so while you're playing this game, you're going to be grinding it naturally. All right, tip number 5. Let's quickly talk about golden tickets, because yesterday the golden ticket forms got sent out to people that pulled golden tickets in Madden 24. Now, what does this mean? Well, it does mean there's no more opportunities to pull them. I also feel like there were not many tickets that were pulled this year, but in terms of what is on that form, here's a couple things you can know about these cards. Now, number one, you get to pick 3 0 AP abilities. On the screen right here are some of the cards that you cannot discount to 0 AP. So unfortunately, there's some important ones on here. Master Tactician, Backyard Quarterback, Pass Lead Elite. There's some good abilities that I know a lot of people would like to use. Also, Film Study, it's kind of too bad. Now, additionally, you can boost speed on these cards. So if you pick a player that might not have the highest speed, you can actually decide to boost up the speed of that card on the golden ticket form. If you didn't know, you basically get to pick which stats you want to boost on your player. Speed is typically not an option. It's an option this year. And thirdly, there's a golden ticket X Factor, which is going to be available on these cards. Now, we don't necessarily know what that X Factor is going to be. I would suspect it's going to be as good as the AKA Cruise X Factors, if not better. And it seems like the way EA is going to do this is it's going to be based on what position your card is. So me personally, I'm expecting there's going to be like a different golden ticket X Factor depending on what position you make. If you make a quarterback, there should be a specific golden ticket X Factor for quarterbacks, probably one for wide receivers, defensive players like D linemen, corners, safeties, all that good stuff. So some interesting news right there. I would say it's not the most positive news. It does look like golden tickets are going to be good. They might not be great because EA Sports could kind of screw them up, but a couple changes from past years which are interesting to note is the X Factor and the speed boost. Those are kind of cool. Now, final thing I want to mention is that 99 overall Redux players have gone down in price relatively significantly. If you guys didn't know, EA Sports just dropped 99 overall Reduxes into Madden today, and they're not selling for the craziest price. There's some pretty good cards in here that don't look like they're selling for a fat number. Harold Carmichael did just get Redux today. I'll show you guys his price right here. But EA Sports basically put in a Redux offer in the store, which means that a lot of these 99s are now getting pulled, and they're not selling for the worst price in the world. Carmichael at $489, not a horrible deal. These other receivers kind of selling for around that same price. Now, obviously, there are some cards that, yeah, they're really expensive, but some of the cards aren't the end of the world. So Jeremy Chin has come down in price a good bit. This is actually a really solid card right here. Obviously, he's a 98, but there's a Redux offer in the store, so people are going through, buying that offer, and then reducing the prices of these cards. Now, the really overpowered ones like Jamal Adams, yeah, he's still pretty expensive. Brian Branch, I believe, got Redux, a pretty solid card right here, selling for $444. So these prices aren't the worst thing in the world. If you want a Redux, getting them today isn't a bad idea, whether it's a 98 or 99. Now, yeah, that is gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to scroll down and drop a like. Let's open up 1 or 2 packs right here at the end of the video. We got a couple of rare option packs, some 87 pluses. These really aren't the best thing in the world. We'll open up the Playmaker pack. I think the Playmaker probably is your best bet if you're going through and opening this puppy up. I feel like they made Playmakers a little bit better. They reduced the amount of cards in them, but they made the cards be a little bit higher overall. As I say that, we pull a 92 Henry Tutu. Not the worst thing in the world. Quite the name. We'll end it off with that name. That's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.